thanks for checking in with me again. I see everything's working. Let me see if I do this. Yeah, everything's working. So anyways, we left off with making sure you knew where your intervals, exist in any particular key, but we were using B flat, I think, last time. So, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6, 1 flat 7, 1 major 7. Back again. There's also other ones, 1 flat 5, flat 5, so there's there's uses for all of them. So actually, you go to the chromatic scale, as they call it. It's kind of funny to call it a scale. It's just really all the notes, right? 1, flat 2, 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, 6, flat 7, natural 7, and then you're back again. Or. Okay, so we can go on and on with that. This is the reason I brought this up last time. One reason. So it helps with learning how to build your chords, and if you want to make melodies within the chord changes that have these qualities, then you'll have a leg up on it a little bit. A leg up. I've never used that phrase before. Okay, but anyway, so okay, so if there's a natural third, a major third, and a 5, but the 7 is flat, so 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 1 flat 7. So if you have the 1, the 3, and the flat 7, makes a dominant 7th chord, right? All kinds of ways to play those. So I'm trying to to talk to people that maybe just starting to understand this stuff, have known for a long time, maybe need a refresher, whatever. Okay, so, but when you play a dominant 7th chord, that's what that's called. A 7th, you can call it dominant 7th. You have to say major 7 if the 7th is a natural, which is... But when it's a dominant 7th or just 7th, okay, I played a 9. But anyways, doesn't matter. I slipped in a minor third and some chromatics. Just I'm so used to doing those. But that's a really good chord to know. Okay? I've gone over other chords in other videos, and I'm thinking most of my viewers, which not necessarily I have that many, but the ones that I do have know most of this stuff anyway already. But I want to just iterate the idea, just to be aware where they are, because of course you could think, I'm just going to stay in B flat for the sake of simplicity, and for just staying on a particular point so we can relate what we said last time to this time. So anyways, so if we do a major scale, well, you flat the 7. That's the only difference you have to make in a scalar relationship to a 7th chord as opposed to a major 7 chord, or just one without a 7 at all. Okay? And so you can keep in mind those ideas no matter what you're doing. All these extra notes, like if you put a 9 in there, which is the same as a 2, right? Didn't change anything. It's still a dominant 7th chord. You can land on the 9. It sounds really cool. I like to do that kind of stuff all the time. So that's one thing to think about. So that's why I'm bringing up all these ideas about paying attention to intervals. Okay, now I talk a lot about modes and scales and things, but a lot of guys are like, oh, that's such nonsense. These guys have done it so many times, that's why they say that. Okay, but you got to go through it. Okay, but if you have another way of looking at things, you don't necessarily have to. So I don't want to make it, a blanket statement for everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to suggest just paying attention to the intervals that you're going that are involved in the music you're playing, and you can approach it any way you want to. So instead of like I said before, with going with a major with a flat 7, which would be a Mixolydian mode, which is what is that? The 5th mode of the major scale. So. And I already put in other notes because I'm just so used to doing it. And that's why those other guys talk like that. Targeting notes. I talked about that before in some other my videos. Okay, what am I saying? Know the intervals. Target your notes. If you don't want to have to go crazy thinking about scales all the time. Okay, B flat 7. And if you know what it consists of, you can find many ways to play a B flat 7 chord. So wherever you are, you'll know where your root is. Flat 7, root, 3rd, 5th, 1, 9, 3rd. You see what I'm saying? So flat 7, 6, 5, 4, minor 3rd to the major 3rd, because I do that a lot, and it's a bluesy thing to do, and it's easy, and it sounds good because our ears, I think, are so used to hearing that kind of harmony. And that was just a walk down chromatic. I knew that was a 5, and I knew I could walk my way down to the 3rd. Now, I'm not sure if I went to the root. I don't remember what I did. But I just slid back up to the root. So you could do a minor 3rd, a major 3rd. Flat 7, right? So 5, minor 6 to the 6. Okay, all that stuff is stuff you'll be doing once you get used to understanding that stuff. And I hate using you, whoever you are. Send me some ideas so I can come up with some new ones too. And let me know what you think about this stuff. And I hope this turns out good. And I will talk to you soon. This was number 50 for me, finally. I want to put out more of these. Okay, so give me some feedback. If you think it stinks, just let me know. It's okay. I might not have put it across the way I meant to, or you might have some much better ideas. And there's a lot of good stuff out there, of course. You all know that. And the internet world. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.